Welcome back to What's in the Garden. It's been quite a while. I'm in zone, what used to be 7B, now 8A in Tennessee, and I'm done for this season. Um, there's like 7 inches of snow outside, so I decided to go ahead and sow some seeds indoors. And again, I am learning, but I plan on mastering this. I have already written out what seeds I'm going to sow each month for January, February, and March. Today I am doing the snapdragons. I'm going to do oregano, peppers, my marigolds. I think I have my thyme out here, right here, yes. And I'm going to do my eggplants because they take so long to produce, and my peppers as well. Y'all, I tried to overwinter a pepper, just an experiment, and I brought it inside, trimmed it up, brought it inside and everything. My dog ate the plant, but hey, it's okay. I'll just grow more. I have these pepper seeds. I don't even know what kind of pepper it is, but I'm going to sow some of these, and I'm just going to put a label in there that says mystery pepper. I have all my labels here. I do recycle labels, so some of them already have names on them and so forth, and I have some small ones to make more labels if needed. So I'm using this recyclable pot. Now I got this with some starts that I bought at a store. And I just keep the pots. I have so many pots. I just keep them. But I also bought this. It was on sale somewhere. It has 2 seed trays. It has the seed tray holder and the lid. These are larger than the small seed trays, because I have some and the cells are really small, and I was like, oh, these are much larger, so these might work better. So I'm going to use those today. I have what I'm using is the Jiffy Natural and Organic Seed Starting Mix. Some people use just potting soil. I might try some potting soil as well, but I'm going to use this Jiffy Seed Starter Mix. It has in here peat moss, coconut coir, and vermiculite. And since I've been doing research or whatever, and they say that seed starting mix does not have any extra fertilizers or anything like that in it, so I'm going to mix a little bit of this tomato and vegetable, Rejuvenate tomato and vegetable fertilizer in with my mix. Now, I have not sterilized the mix yet, so what I'm going to do is I have my water boiling, so I am going to put my seed starting mix in my pot, and I'm going to sterilize the mix, wait about an hour, and then add the fertilizer. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I want to show you some changes I've made in my little indoor grow area, I guess you would say. So I ordered some racks, and I got rid of the old wooden thing that I had. So I have this big rack right here. I have my grow lights attached, my heat mats. This is a outdoor kneeling pad. And I also have this rack over here that has all my plant food. And there's some fabric pots down there and all that type stuff. And potting soil. So this is my new setup. And I also bought me a surge protector with a timer. Oh, and y'all, it worked because this light was on and it turned off. Okay, I'm happy about that. Slowly coming together. Slowly coming together. All right. My soil mix looks like it's should be ready. I had this over it to get it nice and warm. Keep that heat in. So it should be ready now. I have that saran wrap over it to keep the heat in, and that's supposed to kill all the fungus gnat eggs and stuff like that. All right, so now let's get started. I'm not very good at wearing gloves. Ooh. I am not very good at wearing gloves, but I'm going to try to put these on today so that we can work this out. I'm going to put my eggplants. Yeah, I'm going to put my eggplant in here. Or am I going to put my, let's see, germination days, 6 to 21, time is 14. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put my eggplant there. I bought a soil blocker. I want to try that as well. Maybe I'm trying too many new things at once. That could be an issue. Like Tia, you can't learn it all at once. One thing at a time. Let's see. Packing it down in. You want it nice and firm. It would be wonderful if my neighbors gardened and we could all learn together. It would be great having a garden buddy to learn this stuff with. Okay, that one is full. So I'm going to take the seed trays out. You know what? I didn't even put the fertilizer in. But that's okay. I'm going to mix it in now. And I'll just mix some in with my eggplant. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top of the other cells that I've already put in the container. Just a little bit. And now, add this. I have to remind myself, Tiffany, gardening is not a neat thing. It's not going to be all in order sometimes, at times. I hope I have enough. I might have enough. Have any of you guys tried soil blocking? If so, how did it work for you? Do you only, because I'm thinking about just doing my tomatoes using soil blocks. What plants do you use your soil blocks for? Or do you just use soil blocks for everything? Right now I have 2 raised beds, metal raised beds in my cart, because I'm thinking, because at first I was just going to do in-ground, not worry about the raised bed. And my backyard is so funny. And the pipes and wires and stuff like that look to be like right underneath the soil, and where I can't really do a lot of digging. So then I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and do that raised bed, even though I really wanted to just do regular in-ground, just till up the yard in that particular area, add a little fertilizer, and plant. But I guess the raised beds would be good since I'm almost 50. And help with all that kneeling. and bending. I've been looking at this one fella on YouTube. I think he's called the Frugal Farmer. I think that's what he is. But he's had this series for gardeners over 40. So I've been watching that. I watch a lot of people. The Yellow Door Urban Homestead, she's been helpful. I watch Sweet Tomato Vine. I love her. I watch The Rustic Garden. It's one young, I think it's The Rustic Garden. It might not be. But I'm gonna have to look him up. He's about to start talking about bees. And bees is one of the things I originally wanted to get bees before I got my chickens. But oh y'all, looks like I do need a little more. Oh, it might work. It might make it. I might make it. I might make it. I might. Just a little bit more in here. And I used all of this. I'm going to just top it with vermiculite. But my backyard is not very big, so I don't think I can have the chickens, the bees, and the garden, the nice garden. So I think that'll be too much. All right. But I still like to have a yard. I don't want the entire yard just filled with stuff. I still want to have just a yard as well for my dog, for one, because I do have a dog. And I do let my chickens out sometimes, so I want to have a yard for them to move around. Even though they do have a nice run area, a nice size run area. They have the whole corner of my backyard, and it's only, currently it's only 4 of them. So, but I am planning to get more chicks next month. I'm gonna get, I think, 5 more. Sometimes, you know, 1 or 2 might not make it. So I'm gonna get 5. I really only want 3. But I'm gonna get 5 to play it safe. Oh, that didn't work. Right back, guys. Okay, scissors. Now, I was looking at another show on YouTube, and he said it's better to buy vermiculite in bulk because of the cost. And he is correct, because this was about $20. So I could have bought like a big container, a really big container package for 50. So next time I buy vermiculite, I am going to buy the big one. Okay. So this is a small seed. Black Beauty. This one is Black Beauty. I'm gonna sow. These seeds are so small, y'all. I'm gonna put 3 in each cell. Drop something. Well, had 9, so now I'm putting 8 in each cell. Okay. Black Beauty eggplant. You are here. And I'm just going to put a little vermiculite on top of these just to cover them up. Press them down. Cover them up. Okay. Now this, y'all, I have so many seeds. I have this big suitcase full of just seeds. And I have them separated. I have my cold stratification seeds in a little zip bag. I have my root vegetables in a different zip bag. I have my fruiting plants in one, my herbs in another zip, and just have it separated like that. But this is in my gardeners. This is MI or ML, I don't know. Casper eggplant. So I'll put that right here. Not very many seeds in here, but hey. I am going to still do three per cell. And put the vermiculite on top. I know if they all germinate, I have a friend that loves eggplant, so I can just share with him the seedlings. I'm sure he would love it. All right. Now, eggplant done. I am going to do I'm going to do my marigolds. in here with my eggplants. I have so many marigold seeds. I do try to collect those. And I'm going to use my little dibbler for the marigolds. I'm going to do 4 seeds each. Now, I'm always confused on how to put these seeds in. Do you just lay them flat, just drop them, or how do you do it? Just y'all, these nails, you can just give it up on these nails right now because I got all kinds of dirt under these nails. Okay. I'm just going to drop some now. Forget it. Just a little bit of vermiculite on top of those. Marigolds are in there. Oop, let me move it to this one. All right, I'm going to put saran wrap on top of this because, you know what, I might have a dome in there that'll fit this one. So, all of that is in. Now, I'm growing these just for my chickens because I do put these in their chicken feed. So, I'll probably use all of these. These are just for them. So I don't use a lot of hot peppers as far as when I'm cooking. Label. This is, y'all, when I tell you I'm really trying to do better each. This is my third season, but you got to try to do better each time, because one of the things I know I got to do better at is labeling. I'm going to go ahead and do this mystery pepper. Mystery. It's a mystery to me. It might end up being something I like. Who knows? There's some, these seeds are fairly large. I don't, to be a pepper seed. Maybe it's a bell pepper? So I try to save my seeds, like even from, you know, the store-bought things. And I know everyone says, oh, it's not going to grow. It's not going to be the same as the store-bought item. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same. There might be a little variation, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with a little variation. But I also hear that putting vermiculite on the top will help reduce the fungus gnats. Yay! Alright, that's the mystery pepper. Let me do the banana pepper. Too many. I dropped 2 in that little hole. That's okay. One might not. Oh, drop 2 in that one too. It's okay. Maybe one will come up. All right. Banana peppers, you are done. Now this vermiculite I did get from Amazon. It's Mali Minerals. Premium vermiculite. This is 2 quarts, half a pound. So now I have my thyme that I need to do, my snapdragons, my jalapenos, my bell bell peppers, and lavender. So I'm going to do these jalapenos right here. I'm going to do the bell peppers next to the banana peppers. You know what? I think those jalapeno peppers, because I bought them as starts, and that's probably the container that those came in. The one I just put the eggplants in. So let me see if I can move this down just a little bit. But as you see, I'm moving right along. I have seen where people use like a chopstick or something, and you wet the chopstick and the seeds will stick to the tip, and it's easier to sew them that way. But here I am doing it the hard way. Sprinkle the vermiculite. Now I am open to any and all suggestions because I want to garden smart and not hard, but I know it's going to be a little difficult in the beginning. So I'm okay with that. Learning, you know, sometimes let me go ahead and make my little holes. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Learning can be, you have growing pains, I guess. And so I'm open to any. Well, you know what? That other one could not have been a bell pepper because these are bell pepper seeds. That seed, that mystery seed was much larger than this. And I know these are bell peppers. We're going to see what comes up. It is a seed. Just get these seeds off in there. Covered. This is my first time using vermiculite. Am I using it right? Hopefully I am. Okay, so I do have one more slot left over here that I don't have anything in. No banana peppers, no And all of these are peppers, so I really don't want to add. Maybe I will. I'll go ahead and add the thyme and the... Well, no, I have thyme, snapdragons, and lavender. I think I want to grow these in separate containers, so I'm going to do those in another container. This is just going to be left open. Okay. Little magic dust. No, that's fertilizer. Nothing more. Okay. And I'm gonna take them to my seed starting station right after I water. Okay, so I'm back. I'm about to go ahead and just water these in. I'm going to top water them this time, but I'm going to bottom water them after this, just so they won't get all that fungus stuff. That's one of the things that I really have dealt with these last couple of years, the fungus gnats. So let me just try to water these in a little bit. I like this container, but I don't like the way it is pouring out. Might be user error. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. Let me sprinkle some more vermiculite on top. It was on clearance. Maybe that's why it's on clearance. I don't know. Maybe others didn't like the way it poured either. So now, hopefully this will fit. Let's see will this fit. I think this will, it'll do the job. And let's see. This one is kind of thin, but it'll work. And there's no ventilation on this one. There's a little ventilation. This one has ventilation because it actually belongs to another set that I have, which has the smaller seed starting trays. So I'm gonna go put these on my seed starting station. All right, I have everything on the seed starting station. Now, question. I see that some people actually turn the lights on even while they're waiting for the seeds to germinate. Do you do that? Is it beneficial, even with the heat mat, to turn that light on? Let me know. Please leave any comments, any advice, any tips. Thank you. And have a great winter and a great spring garden.